we will learn the faster way of adding consecutive numbers. So I have here four samples, and then there will be two problems applying the skills of adding consecutive numbers. Okay, so let's start. Okay, for the first one, I have here find the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on up to 100. So there are 100 numbers that you need to add. So if you are going to add it one by one, it will become tedious or it is more time consuming. So the technique here, it's which I'm going to teach you, okay, is first, okay, we are going to add this one, the first number, and the last number, which is 100. So get the sum of it. So we have 1 plus 100 equals 101. Okay, then we have 2 and 99. We have 2 and 99. It is also 101. If we have 3 plus 98, we have also 101. So it will continue. Okay, now, so therefore, if we have 100 numbers in there, okay, we come up with 50 pairs of numbers that add up to 101. So there are 50 pairs in all. So what we have to do is 101, okay, times 50, okay, so we have 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0. Then we have put x here, so 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, then add them together. So we have 0, 5, 0, 5. Okay, so our answer is 5,050. So our answer here, or the value, is 5,050. Okay, now let's proceed to example number 2. Now for example number 2, we have find the sum, okay, or the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to 10. So this time there are only 10 numbers. So you can pause this one and try by your own, applying what you have just learned earlier. Now, so this time I'm going to show you how to add or find the sum. Okay, so first, again, we will add the first and the last. So 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. Then we have 2 plus 9. So we have 2 plus 9 is still 11. And then we have 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. Okay, so in other words, we're getting the sum of the pairs of numbers is 11. How many pairs are there? There are 10 numbers, so there will be 5 pairs. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we will come up with 5 pairs of numbers, which add up to 11. So we have to multiply now. 11 times 5 is equal to 55. Now, so our answer here, the value is 55. So it's easier now, yes? Okay, now let's proceed now to example number 3. Okay, and the numbers are 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Up to 15. So this time, there are 50 numbers. Now, if there are 50 numbers, now, if we are going to make it in pair, we can have seven pairs of numbers, and there is one number which it doesn't have a pair. So what we're going to do is to find out what is that number that it does not have a pair. So what are we going to do? The same thing. We have to find out, okay, 1, the first number, and the last. So we have 1 plus 15 equals 16. Okay, we have 2 and 14. So we have 2 plus 14 is equal to still 16. Okay, now we're going to continue because we're going to find out, okay, what number in here it doesn't have a partner. So we have 3 plus 13 equals 16. Then we have 4 plus 12 equals 16. Then we have 5 plus 11 equals 16. Then we have 6 plus 10 equals 16. Then we have 7 plus 9 equals 16. Now, we have here now 8, which it doesn't have a partner. So we found out already the number which doesn't have a partner. So therefore, or a pair. So therefore, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 pairs of numbers that add up into 16. So what we have to do? So we have 16 times 7. Okay, now, so 7 times 6 is 42. Regroup 4. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. So it is 112 plus, okay, we're going to add the 8 without partner. So we have 8 plus 2 is 10. Regroup 1. We have 2, 1. So therefore, the sum is 120. That is the sum if we have to add the numbers from 1 to 15. Okay, now let's proceed to question number 4. Okay, now for question number 4, we have here 16, 18, 20, 22, and so on, up to 30. So if we can see, the number is adding by 2 every time. Okay, now, so the same thing we have to do, we have 16 and 30. Okay, the first numbers that we have to add. So 16 plus 30, we have 46. Okay, and then we have, 18 plus 28. Okay, still we get 46. Okay, and then we have 20 plus 26, we have still 46. Okay, now, so if we are going to count the numbers in all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 even. So that means to say, 8 divided by 2, we will come up with 4 pairs in all. Okay, so therefore, there are 4 pairs that add up to 46. So therefore, we can multiply 46 times 4, okay, which will give us, 4 times 6 is 24, regroup 2, 4 times 4 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18. So the answer is 184. Okay, that is the sum of these numbers. Okay, now, this time, we're now applying the skill to problem solving. So the problem solving is like this. Now, in my previous video, I always encourage the students to underline the every statement when analyzing problem. So I'm going to apply that also. This one, I can see here, month. Okay, I'll have to correct it. There's no H. Okay, I'll put. Okay, now, so let's see. Okay, now, Lenny saved $15 in the first month, $30 in the second month, $45 in the third month, and so forth. Okay, the amount of money that she saved in the last month was $120. Then the question is, how much money did Lenny save in all? Okay, so let us look at the pattern. Okay, now first month, she saved $15. Okay, for the second month, she saved $30. Okay, next for the third month, she saved $45. So if you can see, it is adding by 15 or increasing 15 every time. Okay, so we have 15, 30, 45. So 45 plus 15, we get $60. $60 plus 15, we get $75. $75 plus 15 again, we got $90. Okay, $90 plus 15 again, we get $105, and $105 plus 15 again is $120. Oh, okay. So we have now here. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 numbers in all. Okay, so it's even. Now, so apply the way how we add. We have to add the first and the last first. So we have $15 plus $120. We got $135. Okay, then the next one is $30 plus $105. So $30 plus $105. Okay, we got $135 and so on. So we can see the pattern that when we add the pairs of numbers, it gives us $125. So now, how many pairs are there? So since there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, so 8 divided by 2, we got 4 pairs. So there are 4 pairs in all. So what are we going to do now? So 135 multiplied by 4. So we have 4 times 5 is 20, regroup 2. Okay, in the tens place, so 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 12 plus 2 is equal to 14, regroup 1. Okay, 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So the correct answer, so the answer is 540. Now, since it is a problem, we have to answer the question from the problem. How much money did Lenny save in all? So Lenny saved $540 in all. Okay, so we have solved that problem. Okay, last problem. I have 2 problems for this lesson. Okay, so there are 12 rows of seats in a cinema. There are, so the first one statement I have to underline. Now, there are 10 seats in the first row, 12 seats in the second row, and 14 seats in the third row, and so forth. So the pattern continues. Now the question is, how many seats are there in the cinema altogether? Okay, so the first row, there are 10 seats. Okay, plus next row is 12. Okay, and then after 12, 14. After 14, and so on. So we have, if you can see the pattern, 10, 12, 14. It's adding by 2 every time. So 10, 12, 14. After 14 plus 2 is 16. After 16, 18. After 18 is 20. After 20 is 22. After 22 is 24. After 24 is 26. After 26 is 28. After 28 is 30. After 30 is 32. So how many now? There are 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, very good. We have 12 in all. So 10, 12, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Okay, so I have given the numbers. So then, apply the same. 10 plus 32. So 10 plus 32 is equal to 42. Okay, next, 12 plus 30. So 12 plus 30 is equal to 42. Okay, then let's try 14 and 28. So 14 plus 28 is equal to 42 also. Okay, now, so, and then how many? There are 12 in all. So 12 divided by 2 in pair. So we come up with, we get 12 divided by 2 is 6 pairs in all. So therefore, 42, times 6, we have 6 times 2 is 12, regroup 1. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 24 plus 1 is 25. Okay, I hope I have multiplied it correctly. So 6 times is 12, regroup 1. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Very good. Okay, now, so for the answer, the question is, how many seats are there in the cinema altogether? So there are, 252 seats in the cinema altogether. all together. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much.